Good morning, y'all. Tell you guys about my morning. Someone sent me that clip of that little boy playing basketball, and it broke my heart. And I was trying to control myself because I had Lincoln on one arm and Kennedy on the one leg. And the reason why I ran this morning is because I didn't want my kids to see me break down. And I typically run at night. And that's why I tell a lot of people, we got to get out of the habit. If that was my kid, don't you know everyone at the rally saying, if that was my son, if that was my daughter, we got to fight like we're a community, right? We're a village, right? Right? Don't you want your when your son go play youth basketball to have 5 kids on the team, or football have 11 players on the field, man? That's what we're fighting for. We're fighting to build our community. So we got to treat these Tamir, Ahmaud, Brianna's, George, as if they're our family members, as if they're our sons. We got to allocate, donate, offer 100% of our resources that we can offer. And I hope and pray that you are exhausting your free time. You know what I mean? Because it's just that important. You know, in my quiet moments, I internalize this. You know what I mean? Ahmaud, I run damn near every day of my life, just jogging through the neighborhood. Trayvon Martin, Skittles is my favorite candy. You understand? Tamir Rice, I've played cops and robbers. Robert Fuller, he was hung. They say he was a gamer. I was a big gamer at 24 years old. You know what I mean? And so on so many wavelengths, so many frequencies, we all can relate to these senseless murders and assassinations and hangings. And I just want to offer an ounce of encouragement that will lead to a pound of action. You understand what I'm saying? Don't just say, if that was my son, if that was my daughter. Please, I urge you, man, because energy can never be broken. It can only be transferred. And even if they don't kill you, they still gonna redline you. They still gonna say the only way you can go to college if you get a scholarship, play basketball. You still gonna look awkward when you, white woman still gonna look at you awkward when you in the elevator by yourself. Karen's still gonna call the police on you. That's why we gotta eradicate this shit while we got the world on its knees. All right? We better take advantage of all this white sympathy we have right now, all this America sympathy that we have. We better optimize this shit, because if we don't, it's gonna be one less child, one less teammate in your child's team photo in high school, middle school, elementary school, and college. And you know what I mean? I had a basketball court in my front yard. I lived on 658 West Florence Avenue. I had a basketball court in my front yard, and that shit hit so home for me, that little boy, man. And man, can we get up and fight, man? I don't sit on your hands, man. Send some tweets out, send some texts out, send some emails out, make some phone calls. I mean, be great at what you do. You know what I mean? If you're an expert at social media, be an expert at social media for Black Lives Matter. If you a real fighter and you about that life, stand on the front line and be about that life for Black Lives Matter. You understand what I'm saying? And if you rich and wealthy and you buy bottles and Balenciagas and whatever the hot shit is out now, give a percentage of that to a cause or an organization that you know is allocating its funds and for what we are in now, because it took 1777. It took over 300 years to get to this point. We at war, y'all. It don't look like war because it don't look like what we see in our history books. You know what I mean? And your muskets and uniforms and people dying in front of us. No, but we are literally at war. It's a spiritual war. It's a financial war. It's a physical war. You understand what I'm saying? And they hung a man in Houston. They hung a man last week in Palmdale. Whew. I love y'all, and I want to continue to encourage y'all to give the best of you. Give the very best of you. It's that important. And I love y'all. Stay diligent. But damn, man, that little boy that hid behind us, and that was a middle class. Derek, that was a middle class. That was a middle class neighborhood. It looked like, man, and he still got it. That's why I say it don't matter how much money you make, y'all. It don't matter how much money you make, how many friends you have in power. When your 22-year-old son or your 16-year-old son, when you hand him the keys his junior year or her junior year in high school, and you say, now you can drive yourself home, cops not gonna know that her mother or her father is a championship fighter, knows the president of the United States is the nephew or niece of Barack Obama. They gonna say, get your fucking ass out the car, nigga. Get out the car, nigga, with your hands up. And if you move, I'm gonna kill you. Let's fight, y'all. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free. Oh, well, I'm gonna put it on my YouTube channel. I'm so used to my taglines, but I love y'all. And you know what I mean? That's what it is. Barbershop Conversations. No, I said it again. I love y'all. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.